everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F. As in Axel Foley. You know, the song, the one song from the original one, I'm sure you all noticed, maybe you don't, is actually called Axel F. I said, I don't know which one it is, but it's as soon as I hear it, I'm like, that's Axel F. That's what they called it, because from this movie. One of the greatest movies of all time, the original Beverly Hills Cop, right? Eddie Murphy, is it Judge Reinhold? Is that his name? Let me look it up, because he's in it again somewhere, and I have to, but he, maybe he's not, I don't know, but his character is in it, because I just saw that his, you remember Taggart, John Taggart, and Billy Rosewood, and that was, I think it's Judge Reinhold, yeah, I think that was his name, not Judge Nelson, yeah, it's Judge Reinhold. And so he's back in it, so that's awesome. It is on Netflix, straight to Netflix, 6.6 on IMDb, 34,840 people rated so far. Actually, Joseph Gordon-Levitt's in it as well. Oh yeah, Judge Reinhold, there he is. Okay, sorry, I went right past him. Paul Reiser's in it, he was in the original. Bronson Pinchot, I don't know how you say his name, Balky, who lives, by the way, I live in Pennsylvania. He's right here somewhere, somehow. So if you see this, my man, invite me over. I'd love to see you, because you were funny. And Kevin Bacon is also in it, and not in the original that I know of. But anyway, he's back. I mean, I don't have to read you the synopsis. I mean, you remember Axel Foley. Awesome, awesome. Detroit Lions. Out of Detroit, it goes to California, solves a lot of mysteries. Great movie. They made 3 of them, right? They made 2. First one was phenomenal. Not going to fall for the banana in the tailpipe. That one. And then they made a second one, which I think was pretty good. I kind of remember that one. And then the third one was like, I think the amusement park one. Who cares? They're back many, many, many years later. I don't know if this was the 80s or the 90s. Probably the 90s. But excited to see it. I've been waiting for a while. Haven't been able to pull it off. It is 2 hours an hour and 58 minutes, I think I want to say. Hour and 57, so let's see if it's any good. Stick around, I'll be back. Beverly Hills Cop, Axel F, and yeah, I thought it was great. I looked it up, 1984 is when the first one came out, then like 87 and then 94, something like that, it's been a while, and I think Here's the thing. I don't know how everybody else will feel about this movie. I mean, I don't know how the younger generation, not to generationalize this conversation, but the reason I like it is because it's so close to the first. It's got a lot of the same feel. It's got the same music, soundtrack. It's got everything, and it's just got it's even got the old Taggart and Billy in it. As well as Jeffrey was his name, and I didn't realize this when I saw it. Like, I kept thinking to myself, I forget what he was, but in the original one, he had a captain, and the captain, it wasn't Jeffrey in this one, and then they had his picture on the wall, like even a throwback to that. So I forget the girl's name that was his friend in the first one. But she wasn't in this. But otherwise, I thought maybe she was in like a cameo kind of situation. I didn't notice. Otherwise, it had the same feel of the original. A lot of the good laughs. I tell you what, Eddie Murphy looks good. The other two, Taggart and Billy, it's 1984. What is this? Holy cow, 40 years? 40 years older from then, so that's crazy. Wow, that's a long time. So anyway, I think if you liked the first one, if you saw it, and I don't know how it was like I saw it closer to when it came out. Like, I don't know how it was in 2004. People maybe have saw Beverly Hills Cop. Did it hold for everybody else? Like me, I only remember back then, and so it was kind of an 80s movie, but funny and great. And so this is a replica of that. A great throwback. Little different, the craziness, everything that he does in this. Kevin Bacon is in it. He is the villain. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Sorry, but anyway, he plays a great role in this one. you know, it's not a mystery or anything like that, but it is fun. And then Joseph Gordon-Levitt is in it as well. And, you know, he plays like a younger cop. And I don't know, he had a pretty good role. Like, I wasn't sure about him at first. I didn't like him. But he kind of wore on me. The one, you know, kind of odd, not odd, the difference from originals is Axel Foley has a daughter, Jane. And they're estranged. So he, you know, that's who lives in Beverly Hills. And he went out, so the whole first one is he lives in Detroit, he goes out to Beverly Hills to help a friend, and this one he goes out to help his daughter, and she's there. So that throws a little, you know, wrenching kind of things, like things that are different than the original. But I thought it worked. I thought it worked really well. I forgot why I was going to say that, but that's it. That's, I don't know, I got lost in what I was trying to explain. But yeah, he goes out to help his daughter, which is, you know, a little different than the first one, but it all works. It all works just as well. Now you don't want to have the exact same kind of movie, but it really felt the same. The same jokes, and there was some nods to the first one. There's some, you know, nuances, and they even set it up for there to be more, and they didn't do it. And I can't explain it to you. You'll see it when you watch it, especially when Balky was there. Whatever his character, what was his name, his character name in all of this. But when he shows up, there's this great opportunity for them to, you know, relive what it was in a Surge. When Surge shows up, like, they had a funny back and forth in the originals, one or two or whatever one he was in, and they go back and forth. And he sets it up to have that back and forth, and they don't do it. And I thought that was cool. I mean, I get it, a slight nod, but not. They didn't replicate the same jokes the whole time. So, just enough for you to, you know, to feel nostalgic. So, all right, there you go. I don't know what else to say. This is probably really good. I'm really excited about this one. As you can tell, normally when this kind of stuff happens and you get like a movie that was really old and they redo it or they come out again, it doesn't really hold the test of time. This one did, I think. You know, and again, I know the actors are a little bit older. Eddie Murphy still looked pretty good. You know, and some of the other people show a little age, but nothing terrible. It works. So, great job. Excited about that. I don't know if they should do another. I think that's perfect. Ribbon on top. So, that's it. Hopefully I was helpful. I don't know. I'm excited about it. So, hopefully you like it too. Alright, thanks for tuning in. Kimmel's Irish Pub.